1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, it's the home opener for the 2016 season between the Kansas City Royals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Fly ball out toward right field. After it is Bird. One away. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to short. Lindor from the outfield grass. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Eric Hosmer takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. TJ House will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 58, TJ House.
Kendrys Morales will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. To short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rajay Davis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Rajay.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The shortstop.
In now, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Lombardozzi is right there on to first, and there are 2 down. Michael Brantley gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Steve Lombardozzi makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bird is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Alcides Escobar into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Brantley is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is leading off the inning. Marlon Byrd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Outside, 2-1. Well, with all the bases Kipnis is capable of stealing, it's no surprise why his uniform is so dirty all the time. He stole more than 30 in 2012 and 13, 22 bags in 2014.
Yeah, and not quite as many steals in 2015, but his overall production was still pretty great, especially for a second baseman.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Hit hard towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Yan Gomes digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Medlin, a look to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, that grounder got him. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. set to get his day started, Carlos Santana. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Liner towards second. Escobar on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Gerard Dyson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor is there for it. 1 down. Lorenzo Cain stands in.
Lorenzo Cain.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A man at third with 1 away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Kendrys Morales steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Belted high in the air out to left. Brantley going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Alex Gordon is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Here comes Hosmer around third. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 5-0 lead. Into the box, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hit to short. Lindor gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Lonnie Chisenhall digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
High and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Dyson to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Mike Napoli ready to take his first cuts here.
Designated hitter, Mike Napoli.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a hard liner to short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Rajay Davis stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. This one skied out toward right. Dyson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Francisco Lindor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Lombardozzi. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Steve Lombardozzi is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Mike Moustakas stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And that's through for a hit. Alcides Escobar stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired here, 1 away. Gerard Dyson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. Lorenzo Cain tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oh, and he misses it. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0. Eric Hosmer will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Hosmer.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's a fair ball. Throw into third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Kendrys Morales strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
The catcher, number 13.
A two-run shot here for Alex Gordon as they just continue to pour it on here. Brian Shaw is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted it.
Brian Shaw.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Coming to the plate again, Steve Lombardozzi, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
Lombardozzi.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with two away. Cutter low, 1-1.
1-1.
And that misses, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Mike Moustakas gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and chopped to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming out party.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Stepping in, Marlon Byrd. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Jason Kipnis will dig in. He singled his first time around. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Alcides Escobar will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gomes scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number
now
1.
at the plate, Gerard Dyson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor has it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit in the air to right field. Bird is there. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Brantley has a read on it, and that retires the side. Yan Gomes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he's set down, 1 away. Into the box now, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Under it is Cain, and there are 2 away now. Lonnie Chisenhall walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Mike Napoli will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And the run is in to score from second. Rajay Davis steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Weak chopper up the line. He's got to hurry, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Kendrys Morales strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Kendrys Morales.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready to take his hacks again. Alex Gordon, as he'll look to Kyle Crockett will come on now to try and sort this in. And the pitch. Line hard toward right center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Salvador Perez steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Salvador Perez.
From the belt, the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted in the air to center. Davis is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Steve Lombardozzi ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. On the ground up the middle. To his left, Lindor. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Mike Moustakas is in to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away.
Yeah, 1 run's good, but you don't want to leave that guy stranded at third base. It'd be clutch right here if you could get him in somehow.
Ranging back is Davis. Still ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas, as this lead got even wider. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut off. 3 runs already home here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit to third. Chisenhall is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Francisco Lindor will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Michael Brantley will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Brantley.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Marlon Byrd will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jason Kipnis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gerard Dyson is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bird has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Grounded to third. Taken in by Chisenhall. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Eric Hosmer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Kendrys Morales strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll be tagged out heading. Yan Gomes steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
That's wide, 2-0. To third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Lonnie Chisenhall steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Lombardozzi on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So coming to the plate, Alex Gordon. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Salvador Perez steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
And now a pitch on the way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I got to count 1-2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bird moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Steve Lombardozzi. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Lombardozzi.
Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. On the ground to third. Chisenhall's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mike Napoli digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Up with a drive, designated hitter, Mike Napoli.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Back to the mound and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Now batting,
Rajay Davis will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. There is Escobar. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Francisco Lindor will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Line drive to center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Michael Brantley will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Marlon Byrd will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Pause, now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Hit in the air to left. Gordon is there. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And he'll step off. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Brantley. And that's the first out of the inning. Alcides Escobar strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Escobar.
The pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
You can tell now in his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bird has a beat on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Gerard Dyson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jason Kipnis will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Indians.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon shading to his right. 1 out. Yan Gomes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Carlos Santana digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Carlos Santana.
From the stretch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Lonnie Chisenhall comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
2 out with the man at first. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Kane going back, still going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Mike Napoli strides in, grounded out his last time through. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belongs.